Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. My name is Carola and I'm German and I live in Paris and I've just started discovering the rest of France. So today we are in Nantes. So I'm only here for a weekend with a friend and it's 27th November to 28th of November. So keep that in mind if you see the footage. And yeah, we're going to try to explore as much as possible of the city. So we finished the tour of the castle and it turns out the most important person who lived here was called Anne of Bretagne. She was Queen of France, actually twice, once for Charles VIII and then afterwards for Louis XII. She became the heiress of all of this, of Brittany, when she was 11, and then at 15 she was kind of forced to marry the French king. Castle tour was very interesting. And yeah, we're going all the way up one tower and yeah, it's nicely done with some films and artifacts and stories and information, and of course again I had no idea what to expect and so I was pleasantly surprised. So now I'm going to read that book. So we just went to a Creperie that my friend Pauline, who you will also see in one of my other videos about yarn shops, she recommended it. It was very lovely and look what my friend had. Absolutely recommended. The people were nice, the crepes were nice, and so yeah, if we would have been here longer, I'm pretty sure we would have returned. And on Sunday we went to this museum that shows mechanical animals, and yeah, they were doing a presentation of each animal that they had. And finally we did a tour on the mechanical elephant. But I must say it was much more fun to see that elephant move from outside than to actually be on that elephant, and well, it just felt like a very slow car moving, but it looked so fantastic from the outside. So it's Sunday now, and yesterday we went to the Christmas market, which was really close to our hotel, and it's so much better than Paris Christmas market. It really felt like a German Christmas market with little stands of things homemade and nice and not mass-produced. And not everything was food. There were little figurines, perfume, candles, soap, everything, so that was really nice. On Saturday for dinner we had decided to go to this restaurant that was right outside our window, but we tried to make a reservation and the answering machine said that no, they don't take reservations, and so we just wanted to be there at 7 p.m. when it opens. But then at 7 we looked out of the window and there was a long queue, and it was pretty cold yesterday. We decided to instead go on Sunday lunchtime, and it opened at 12, so we came there at 11:35 and we weren't the first in the queue. And again, by the time it opened, the queue was as long as it had been the day before, but luckily this time we were in the queue. And we went in, and it's quite an interesting concept. So they only serve one type of meat and then French fries. And yeah, the only thing you could actually choose was the different desserts. I feel like Nantes isn't a place that you should visit in November on a weekend, because a lot of the places that we had looked up are actually closed on Sundays, or they open at noon, and you can only do so many things on Sunday noon if you already want to take the train back at some point. So I would say if you want to visit Nantes, it would have to be a week, or at least add a Monday or Tuesday. And it doesn't feel like a touristic place. Maybe that's because it's November and it's not tourist season. But for example, the restaurant that we had looked up, there were super many people lining up, but I think those were locals, connoisseurs, and not people who just randomly stopped by and decided to stand in line for an hour or two. And yeah, when I told people that I'm going to Nantes, they said, well, it's not the most obvious place to go as a second city to see in France. But I'm glad we went, and it's cute. It's very young, there are many students around. But yeah, those are my first impressions. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And also let me know which city in northern France you want to see next on this channel. See you next time. Bye.
Down on every Paris street, always something new to meet. Paris stands for all to see, with her ancient history.